if you want to get super dark, like committing certain violent acts with the partner, like, and you have
Yeah.
decided not to dive into that like a pit of darkness. You've decided to like step forward into more empowerment. And I think that overarching everything we've done together, I think that's the coolest fucking thing about you.
Well, we're colorful guys, man. That's like why I feel like I connected with you so much. And it's like I don't have like many I don't have anyone in my life that's as emotionally intelligent as you. And because it's like of that connection, like on the personality level, it's like that's why it's like I trust your opinion and your guidance.
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna be showing you a testimonial from one of my clients here in the next few moments. This is just to demonstrate the power of working with a coach to help you experience powerful transformations so that you can attract the healthy relationships that you want. You can start cultivating the level of self esteem, self respect, self love to actually demand these high quality relationships and not settle or tolerate for mediocre, toxic ones, and allowing these people to come into your life again and again, being addicted to them, chasing them, getting rid of all that toxic, gooey shit, attracting incredible experiences, making more money because a result of your energy increasing, and by letting go of all these toxic people and toxic habits and limiting beliefs that are causing you to feel fear or anxiety or insecurity or anger, depression, sadness, grief. Taking control of your energy. Okay, I want to show you what it looks like after working a few months with me and have a conversation with my client here to just demonstrate the powerful changes that they've had with the intention that you see this and go, okay, that looks fucking awesome. I want some of that. And you book a breakthrough session with me, link in the description below to do that after you watch the video so that I can work with you and help you experience similar changes. And actually, probably better, more powerful changes because by the time you're watching this, so much time has passed. I'm even more refined, even better at my art, at my coaching, have even more powerful and easier to apply and implement exercises and paradigm shifts and mindset shifts. So enjoy. What would be your experience, I'd say, working with me for these past 3 months? What's like the first thing that kind of comes into your mind?
Well, it's easiest to go back to the place where I was. It was like a place of desperation, hopelessness. So when you're in that place, like probably the greatest relief is just to like have someone like have like a calm, wise energy. It's almost like the like just kind of like I got you, like get under the wing, like it's gonna be okay. Like we're gonna do these things, and it was just kind of like that from the start. I had researched you a little bit before, and I was looking like I was tired of therapists and counselors that knew stuff, but it's like they didn't know stuff. And like reading your story, I was like, okay, this fucking guy is gonna get it. Like he has to based on what he said he's lived. I'm like, I can really relate to that on so many things. And we had our first connection call, like just to kind of see if it would be a good fit. And yeah, I just vibe with you, and I'm like, this is gonna work. Like I just felt like a connection and a level of respect, and it's just like he's not gonna bullshit and just say the things that you want to hear and repeat the mantras. It's like we're gonna dig. And I've always appreciated and wanted someone that's gonna like kind of like make me do the work, hold me accountable. But like I told you before, it's like the thing that I value the most is the light bulb moments. So after, like the third call, it was like, okay, this is consistent. Like I took notes every call, and it was like I got stars by every light bulb, and it was like that's like, man, how many times did I say it's like, wow, like that hit hard. And it was like that was that was for me where it was like I knew like, and I didn't really ever doubt anything, and like
Sure.
working with you or whatever, but that it was just like such like a place of gratitude, just like wow, like I just like thank God for like these revelas realizations and revelations. And then so that was the calls, but then it was like when you I was doing the work and doing the things, just like seeing the results, and not having like unrealistic expectations. It's like wow, okay, like telling myself like this seems unnatural. Even something like journaling, like I don't like this. But then it's like after a week, it's like, oh, okay, this is really working. Oh, and Dante's prompts don't seem normal and it's unnatural. And I don't really like that. And it's like then we had that call where you're just like, like be mindful, like, maybe like you need to cool it on the venting. That's not how you said it, but it's like and I'm like yeah, and I don't remember how you described it, and it was like it's kind of like a point where it gets counterproductive. And then I started like doing more of the prompts, and then like lo and behold, it seemed natural and it was more helpful and it was more beneficial. And the same thing with like sitting with the feelings. I mean, maybe you probably remember too, is like second call, it was like oh, I don't really like it and
Hmm.
it's inconvenient. And then it's like you kind of practice it for a few days, and it's like, yeah, like man, it really pulled me out of a few jams where I probably could have been in a bad place, a darker place. And it was like you just start seeing like the results and the wisdom in the teachings and seeing it working. And yeah, like it's been totally life changing. And like I said, it scares me to picture like where I would be today without our relationship and the things that we've worked on and the books that you've recommended. I just don't even want to think about that possibility, because it's like I'm extremely happy with where I am now on the progress. I mean, I just have to leaf back to like day one in that journal, and it's like, man, it almost could bring tears to my eyes, right? So yeah, it's been an incredibly rewarding experience for me. I can't say enough good things about you, man, and what we've accomplished.
That's a pretty bitchin' testimonial, dude. Thank you.
Oh, dude, it's
And
it's 100% sincere, and I wish I would have wrote something more poetic, because it's like I could say a lot more good things than I did.
no, it was in the moment. It was amazing, dude. And thank you again for the privilege of being able to support you and to help you through this. We've gone through very similar adversity and challenges, so being able to
Yeah.
support you through those things has been really awesome because I know what it's like to not have a way to support yourself, to not have helpful mindsets. I know like the addiction and the pain and the self-judgment and just shittiness
Yeah,
that results in not being able to know how to navigate these different situations. And I'm saying it vaguely because I don't want to give away. I want to keep it anonymous.
that's
Um,
okay.
that's you're right. But yeah, just thank you, man, because it's been awesome.
No, man, thank you. Like, I mean, it's like you do an incredible job. And I don't know if like you want to say like this, you have a calling in life, but it's like you definitely have a gift for
Thank
this,
you.
man, for sure. I think you could probably do a million different things that you wanted to do, but it's like there's like that's yeah, not to be negative, but I will say it's like I think there's a lot of posers in your space, man, and it's like you're not one of them by a long shot. It's like you're like one of those people that deserves this space and should probably have like a million people on a waiting list to be doing calls with you. Like that's my honest opinion.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man. No
I
problem.
feel like we can end that there. That was pretty good.
Hey.
All right. Let me hit this pause
Yeah, and
button.
I mean, fucking all of that, man. Like for real. Like it's funny. Like even with my brother, with everything that he's going through, it's like yeah, I sing your praises in the work that we're doing, and it's like oh, maybe I should talk to him. Maybe I should talk to him. It's like I don't know if it's like a little bit of jealousy or whatever. It's like oh no, like he's my thing, or it's like no, I just say it's like I just didn't want it's like someone as close to me as like my brother, like he's a different person, and I'm like
Right.
man. I have this connection with him. Like
Right.
this is my connection, my work with Dante. It's like if you for some reason didn't connect, it's like I don't want to fucking hear it, man. Like
Yeah.
like so I just,
Yeah.
yeah, right. It's like
I gotcha.
it was okay, cool. Yeah. Cause yeah, it's like this has been fucking like sacred to me almost, man. It's just been like I tell people, like I'm like proud. Like it's like maybe some people would be embarrassed. It's like, man, like I'm talking to my life coach tonight. I have a life coach. I have a life coach. Like so and like I find like there's so many receptive people like, oh, and I said, like, we were working about this. He mentioned this, and I'm reading this book that he recommended. Like people are like they're interested. Like when they see that you're bought in and they're seeing results, like all the guys that I work with see the results, like they just like wow, like so people are curious about that, right? Like
It makes total
especially like
sense. The wealthier,
yeah,
successful people that you meet, like they all have fucking coaches and mentors and people helping and supporting
fuck
them.
yeah. Right, because it's like someone that would do good at your line of work, like it can't be in the business of bullshitting people. It's like you have to like tell it how you see it, and that's probably like why a lot of those successful people need someone like you, is because it's like they're surrounded by yes men or just people pleasers, whatever you
Yeah.
want to say, right? So yeah.
And we all have our gifts, you know, the
Yeah,
adversity that we go through and like our life experience, it shapes you like a lot of the time your adversity, like your greatest adversity ends up kind of creating your greatest gifts, you know, and your ability to give back to people.
yeah,
And I have been so fucking demolished by like my relationships and, you know, suffering with emotions and not knowing how to support that. So being able to kind of like take that and then just introduce other people to it and then watch them thrive, like watching you go from being so like hurt and frustrated because you don't know how to navigate that hurt and then coming to a much more
yeah,
confident, secure place where you're less affected by the chaos and bullshit of other people. It's been awesome, dude.
yeah.
Because I know that not only you're gonna feel better moving into future relationships, but you're gonna have better future relationships. And I want that for you, dude. I want you to no longer be plagued by, you know, the chaos and drama of like toxic people because you deserve better, dude. Like I've gotten to know you over the course of 3 months and you're amazing. So
I still remember one of the things you said to me the first call. It was like in brackets and underscore, and it was like, what was it like the importance of like choosing the right person, like how or something like maybe it was inverted. You said like how devastating it can be to choose
mm,
the wrong person, and it's like, yeah, you don't think about that in the moment, right? It's like, well, but the fantasy, I want that fantasy, right? And it's like, oh, yeah, like I said, so many light bulbs, so many things like that notebook is full. And I actually filled it the other day. Like, so I'm just like, yeah, that's another testimony of the work being done. So thank
what's
you for
you're totally welcome, dude. What's the most exciting thing moving forward? Like ending this kind of this 3 month session together, cycle together. What is the most exciting thing you're looking forward to? It could be a way of like being, it could be, you know, let's say like a relationship, like moving forward, like what are you most optimistic or enthusiastic about as a result of this transformation that you've had?
I was like, to be honest with you, I thought about it a lot today. Like it's like like facing the fear, like the fear of like having to move on from this, and like like knowing like how much you've helped me. And it's like it's like a kid graduating from college or something. It's like now you have to go off into the real world. We taught you everything that we can teach you, like you're now it's like you have to put it into action. um it was like knowing that it's like I have the like the skills to navigate through that pain. The awareness to communicate with my inner child and my feelings, and like feel more confident about that, knowing that that's going to lead me into better relationships and better success. Know that I'm a much like more regulated person now. So yeah, I would have to say the romantic in me is definitely excited about finding a beautiful um
Connection.
beautiful life part. You know, that's one. And but then also knowing that I'm now manifesting more of just like all the beautiful things in my life that also doesn't involve that person, so that it's like they're a complement to my life and not like the main goal or target. Yeah,
It's
that's what I would
incredible.
say.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah.
Exciting. I can't wait to, if you don't mind keeping me updated, maybe every other month or something, we can have a little check-in over Telegram just to see how you're doing.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I'd love that. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, same for you, man. I'd love to hear more about your journey and and anything that I can help, like even more than a testimony or something. Let me know. Like again, like it's total sincerity. Like I can't sing your praises enough. And if I feel like I am slipping back into something again, like I would 100% reach out to connect again and gain your perspective and wisdom. Like it's like I would just love to know that I have you as a resource if I need moving forward, man. Like that would mean a lot to me.
Of course, dude. I've had past clients come back to just do like a single session. I've had them come back and do like a drop down. So instead of like every week, like there's one I just had come back like a few days ago, and she is living in Guam right now, and she wants to meet up every 2 weeks. So if you decide
Oh
that you
yeah,
want
yeah,
more support and you want to kind of dive back into this and resume the exploration and like when I've gotten coaching and stuff, it's always been about like tactics and methods and stuff. But like I was just thinking on this last session with you that they've kind of just been like conversations that we've had, like really powerful conversations. And yes, tools and stuff kind of come up, but a lot of it
yeah,
is just kind of talking about these things and just having like a safe space to just explore and just
yeah.
understand and kind of go into these different topics with zero judgment, because something that you've said a couple times is just there's not a lot of people that you get to have these conversations with. And I also feel that in the same boat, like unless they're colleagues in the same field or clients, like you kind of just have to keep it to yourself, because a lot of people don't have enough like pressure on themselves to make this sort of thing a priority. And that's something as well that I really appreciate and value about yourself is that you have decided to use these circumstances to propel you to seek out empowerment versus become, unstable and volatile and like implode. Because there's a lot of people out there that have gone into like drugs,
Yeah.
alcoholism. If you want to get super dark, like committing certain violent acts with the partner, like, and you have
Yeah.
decided not to dive into that like a pit of darkness. You've decided to like step forward into more empowerment. And I think that overarching everything we've done together, I think that's the coolest fucking thing about you.
Well, we're colorful guys, man. That's like why I feel like I connected with you so much. And it's like I don't have like many I don't have anyone in my life that's as emotionally intelligent as you. And because it's like of that connection, like on the personality level, it's like that's why it's like I trust your opinion and your guidance. And then it's like, it's like I wouldn't say that I'm testing you or something, but it's like when I'm presenting you with things in our conversations and then you're hitting me with light bulbs, it's just like fuck, like that like I value that like so much, right? It's like yeah, I think you do in like any relationship in your life when someone can just like give you this perspective and you value it and you can take it. And like for me with like the things that you say, you're chewing on it for days, it's like that's fucking powerful, man. That's like that's valuable, that's like tangible, right? So that's why it's been so effective for me, right? It's like you just like you don't forget it, right? Light bulbs, you don't forget. It's like it's transformative, right? So that's that invaluable. That's the only thing I keep saying. It's been awesome.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm gonna end it there.
Okay, right on.